Well, it is Thursday. This feels like the 73rd day of this week already, but tomorrow is Friday. That's the silver lining. And I may not be doing much tomorrow because I got a party tonight, which I will talk about shortly. While we're waiting on folks to join, Cooped Up is my website. You can visit that at any time. I'm Cooped Up is my handle in all the social places. Would love a follow, particularly if you are on the Instagrams. I would appreciate that very much. And wherever you watch or listen to this, be sure you click the bell to get notified or subscribed or whatever it is when I post new content when we go live. This does air live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and then restreams in audio format on all of the major podcasting platforms in case you want to just follow along while you're on your walks and such. Alrighty, well, with that, we're going to get rolling. So hope everyone is finishing up the week well. Hey, Mama, missed you yesterday. I said hi to you anyway. A little late in the show, but I did. So this week, nothing particularly bad. Like we launched my new brand, Multi-Story Media. Couldn't even remember the name for a second there. All of that, it just feels like this week has just dragged ass. And I don't know if it's just me or if everybody else feels like this week has been the longest month of my life so far. But there's a lot of good news stuff. That like I'm confirmed that we formalized the letter of intent on our new office space. Just waiting on the lease, all that kind of stuff. Launched the new brand with great success. Got a big box of swag that arrived last night. I meant to bring something to show y'all, but it's at the office. I already took it there. And so just a lot going on. And have a lot more. My to-do list is, I'm scared to even show it to y'all. But one of the things that has been added to my to-do list now is that I have to go through my office, my current office, and figure out what's going to stay and what's going to go. Thank you, Mom. Congratulations. What's going to stay and what's going to go. So we're basically going from a fully furnished by me, 2,500 square foot office space, lots of little chopped up rooms, everyone more private space, all that kind of stuff. We are going down to a 1,000, give or take a little bit, open concept where it is all one big open area it does have an enclosed conference room and a bathroom, but all the rest of it, and it is fully furnished, gorgeously fully furnished. We're moving into an old interior designer's office, and it's just like chef kiss. I'm like, she's like, you can keep whatever you want. I'm like, all of it. We're just going to bring our computers and our pencils and the pens, and that's it. So I got to figure out what to do with everything. And so I'm obviously going to give some stuff away, donate it, sell it, all that kind of stuff. I'm sure my kids' school needs some furniture. We have a big sectional, a bunch of chairs, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that just added to the list of going through everything. And then I realized that we actually have 3 televisions in my current office, and only you're going to need maybe 2, perhaps 1. And so Monica, my sister, was texting me like, oh, there's great Black Friday deals. I'm going to buy a new TV, a new smart TV. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You might be getting one from me because I have a bunch of extra TVs. Maybe not a bunch. I have at least 1, maybe 2 extra televisions. And they're all pretty big. So yeah. And then the other thing is I'm starting to go through is contacting all of the folks. We have to sign up for our own internet. Everything else is included, the electricity, all that kind of stuff, right? We just have to provide our own internet access. And so I've started reaching out to like Verizon, AT&T, Spectrum, all of the regular regular providers for internet service. And they're all, the minute you show the tiniest modicum of interest, they're all over you, which I realize that is the job of a salesperson. But here's the other thing I have discovered is, and I forgot about this because my current office is currently a residential zoning. It's kind of a mixed area, but the house itself is technically zoned residential. It can have offices in it, but it is per trash pickup and utilities and stuff residential. So I've got it easy on that. So to try to get this business internet, I'm discovering that the minute you put the word business in front of something, business internet, business whatever, business services. The minute you put business in front of it, you're paying twice as much for half as much. So, which I don't understand on internet. So, like on residential, for example, internet. So we have AT&T at the house, and I have Spectrum at my office. And our AT&T internet is great. Melissa's saying no AT&T for internet. Well, they're based here in Dallas, so maybe we get better treatment. We have it here at the house. Love it. It's great. And at the office, the only reason I don't have it is that they didn't have the one gig at the time, and Spectrum was already hooked up, and it was just easier, right? So here's the thing, though. So at my office now, it is residential service, but I get 1 gig of data for like $79. 1 gig of data for like 79. It's fiber, and well, it's actually not. It's still through the coaxial cable, but it's still 1 gig, really fast. It's great. The download speeds. It says upload and download speeds or whatever, and it always bypasses that. But so, and that again, that's like $79 for 1 gig. Is that right? Gig. Am I saying that right? I think that's right. Anyway, let's just go with it. Say, no, I'm sorry, 1,000 gigs. 1,000 gigs is what I think is what it is, right? Well, now I'm confusing myself. What am I talking about? Whatever the highest, I think it is, or 100. That's what it is. It's 100 gig service. So the business version of the same product is 50 gigs for $199. So almost 3 times as much, just shy of 3 times as much for half the power. I'm like, what the hell is that about? So I'm trying to figure out. So I've got to compare all of that stuff. And one of the things that drives me nuts about signing up for things is that there's no good apples to oranges, or it's all apples to oranges comparisons. There's no good apples to apples comparison. So one will have this, and one comes with this, and one does that, and one has this, and one has that. So Melissa, you have Spectrum. That's what I have at my office, and AT&T here at the house. They are both fantastic. So I have no complaints at all. My only complaint about Spectrum at my office is that I was paying this $79, $80. I've been paying that for 5 years there, whatever it is. And I was getting offers from AT&T for twice so the 100 gig, and for about the same price. So I called up Spectrum, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can do that too." I'm like, after 5 years, you now. So that actually pisses me off when companies do that. Same with the alarm system at my current office. Is we had I don't remember what the service was, but it was sold to Brinks throughout a number of transactions over the years. Sold to Brinks, and the price was like $50 a month. It kept going up and all of that. And so then I got Ring, which I've loved, the Ring alarm system. It's monitored. All of that, it is great. You pay like $100, $200, maybe $199, I think, on Black Friday or Prime Days or something, because it's owned by Amazon. You pay like $200 for the system. Super easy to install, all of that. And then monitoring is like $9 a month. So from $50 to $9. So I call Brinks to cancel service, and they're like, "Oh, don't go. We'll match that. We'll give it to you for $50 or for $9." And I'm like, just for that, I'm not going to stay with y'all, because I don't like that kind of business. You have to ask every year. I know. Same with Sirius XM, which I barely use. I don't even know why I have it on in my car anymore. Because I in my car I listen to Spotify. I really, really should just cancel Sirius XM. Like I would save, I don't know, is that like $250 a year? Something like that. I think it's like $20 a month. Maybe. I'm not sure. I just pay it annually, so that's the thing. So I need to look at that. But yes. So the press release about our new branding went out, and our new and that we're moving and all of that kind of stuff went out on, I guess it was on Tuesday and Wednesday. And the reason I know people are seeing it, because all the salespeople. I got everybody calling me for insurance, for moving, for janitorial services, for internet service, everything. I'm getting all the calls and all of the emails right now about it. So that's just crazy. Monica is saying companies aren't known for offering existing customers the newest deals, and it drives me insane. And you have to call their loyalty department. I shouldn't. It drives me insane. You should try to take care of the people who have been with you for a long time, because they're the least likely. They already, well, I mean, maybe you already have them, and if you charge them twice as much, and you don't make them think about it too much, maybe there is some reverse psychology to that. I do not know. Anyway, you see, today I went and got a little mani-pedi situation. We have our very first Christmas party tonight. Yes, November 3rd. There's a Christmas party happening tonight here in Dallas, and it makes complete sense when I explain it to you. So the person throwing it is, she owns a PR firm here in town, and her particular PR firm is super involved in like charity things, restaurants, all of that kind of stuff. And so she is about to enter like insane, like end of the year, Christmas time, end of the year fundraising, all of that season. And similar to like if you work in retail, when I worked in retail in college and then a little bit after college, we always had our Christmas party in January because it was just too chaotic to do it during the actual holiday season. Same reason that she's doing it tonight, because she wants to do it on an off night. She wants to do it before everything gets crazy. It's either now or never. So we're going to our first holiday party. I'm very excited about it. It's a super fun party. She's had to cancel it for the last, 2 years, 3 years, maybe. It's been at least 3, maybe 4 years since she's had one. And it is always a good time. Monica called my boss and told on me for going and getting a manicure and pedicure today. And then I went and bought some new pants. So Trina Turk has a men's line called Mr. Turk. And they're very loud. So I got these, and I like them and it's called Mr. Turk. And I like them because they're really pretty. I like the pattern. I like that they put like they're from Palm Springs, so they're known for their like flamboyance. The same pants I wore to Elton John is from the same brand. So I like that. But these are the ones, I'm going to show you the ones I'm going to wear tonight to the party. And they were having 25% off today for some reason. But these are the pants. Zach, pretend Zach is going to be there. We'll see you there, dressed as your favorite unicorn. I am my own favorite unicorn. Thank you very much. These are the ones I'm wearing tonight. These are my Christmas pants. Don't you just love them? I don't know what. I think I'm going to wear just either a black shirt or a navy blue shirt. Maybe a navy blue shirt with these would look nice. But yes, pretend it's the first time you saw them, Zach. And you don't need to tell my husband that I just bought them today. With my own money, by the way. And they did give me, I haven't even looked at it yet. They were like, oh, there's a free gift with purchase in there. So, cute little box. You know you're an adult when you get a box and you're like, damn, that's a high quality box. Like the Apple boxes are great. We got a new Google Home thing. Oh, this is high quality. Look at that pretty lining. I feel like I'm on QVC. Let's see what do you think this is? My guess is that it is a Christmas ornament of some sort. And I was right. Look how pretty that is. Does that not look like Trina Turk or Mr. Turk? Am I like making a dizzy now? You will do everything I say. Follow my commands. So pretty. I wonder how much I had to spend I know how much I spent, but I wonder how much they think I had to spend to get the free gift with purchase. I think that at Trina Turk, it doesn't take a lot. I was in Highland Park Village, and obviously the people who shop at Highland Park Village are not affected by the economy at all, because it was crazy pants. Do you keep your Apple boxes? Monica's asking. I keep like the lids to them. Usually Apple boxes, like the actual part where like the phone sits and all that is preformed. I don't keep the packages just to keep the packages. I keep them if they're good quality boxes. I have to fight the urge to keep every pretty box I receive. Same here, Eric. But you know what's great about these? So like this box, I'll be able to take the stuffing out and all of that stuff and use it for something else, right? But even if it were an Apple box, this would have, or a Google box, because that's the Google Nest home display thing that I just bought. It's all preformed on the inside. And if you take it out, it tears the inside up, and I don't like that. But so I will keep the lid though, because the lid is good quality. These make great drawer liners. You put them in like your in your drawers, on your desk. Like I've got a little Apple box right there from AirPods that I keep Post-it notes in. They're great for that. You can like wrap them, and I normally like wrap them in a little fun paper or contact paper or something. But you put them in your drawer, and like you can just put your stuff in there. It keeps things from rolling around, all of that. So yes, I think that is maximum adulting, though. That you're like, damn, that's a nice box. I like that box. Ooh, and y'all are right there with me, aren't you? So, what else? We have. So Saturday is going to be an interesting day in the Koch household. We are going to the DISD, so Dallas Independent School District, the DISD Magnet School Open House or Fair, something like that. Basically, it's at Pinkston High School, which isn't in existence. It's not. I don't think it's an operating high school even. I think it's like a magnet also, which I believe Melissa Ulrich. I think that's where you went to high school. It doesn't exist. They don't do high school there anymore. They do either like a junior high magnet or something like that. But anyway, this fair is there, and you get to see all of the magnets in the transformational academies and such. And so we're going with Mason on, at least I am. I don't know if Todd is, on Saturday to see that. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be Mason's singular experience with public school ever. And it's not even school. So Carrie said, yep, for a couple years I went to tag there. Yeah, so it's only tag now, I think. Carrie says, I just joined. What's this about a holiday party already? Yeah, I'm going to one. It's for Strauss PRs. You may know her, but she just does so much during the holidays. She just gets it out of the way early. It's a fun party. Normally it's at her house, but it's at what is it? Where is it at? It's at a place called, I've never heard of it before, which means it doesn't mean anything if I've never heard about it before. It is at the Maplewood Private Social Club. I don't know what that is. That's a lot of words in a specific. It's on Inwood Road, Maplewood Private Social Club. I don't know what that is. If that's like a version of Park House, which I'm so interested in Park House, which is at Highland Park Village. It's like a private club, but it's just so out of my circles, it wouldn't be worth joining. It's sort of like being a member of a country club, but just for the social part of it, like a social membership. You don't get to, there's no tennis or swimming or anything like that. It's just for the dining, which is good, and meetings and events and like socializing and all that kind of stuff. I would love to be a member of Park House because a lot of my friends are, and a lot of them are people I actually like, unlike the friends I don't like. What does that even mean? So I'm wondering if that's the sort of thing. It's kind of like Park House, but smaller. Great for business meetings. I can't wait to see it, Zach. On Inwood, that's where all the old money is. Also, everything I've heard so far is Park House is old peeps and cougars. Well, Carrie, I am pushing 50. And I have no desire to try to be young. I mean, look young, yes, but I'm only young on the outside. Let's just put it that way. Our club's social part includes tennis and swimming and dining. It's not as bougie, though. I know that is different, though. Like we were McAllen Country Club when my grandfather, after he couldn't play golf anymore, our family was like social members there, and it was tennis, swimming, and dining, and all of that kind of stuff. This is like Park House, and I guess this Maplewood Social Club or whatever, private social club. It's not connected. It's like a club. Like it's not connect. There's no grounds. There's nothing like that. The one, the Park House is at Highland Park Village, and it's on the second floor above the Chanel store and the Starbucks and all of that. So, Eric is saying, I like Park House a bunch, but Mark would freak out if I wanted to spend money on that, just on principle. It's actually not as, I was surprised that the initiation fee was substantial, but after that, the monthly fee didn't seem that outrageous to me if you go a lot. And I have friends that go a lot. I mean, our mutual friend is there all the time. I believe he gets it for free, though, because I do believe that they give certain like high profile individuals. I'm not high profile enough, but that certain high profile individuals get free memberships just as kind of to rally people to be there. Because I believe a lot of other people, like our friend in the same job that he has, I'm intentionally being vague about it, that they get free memberships, I believe. Can you just join Club 33? Is that the Disney one? Yeah. I don't even know. So every time, Melissa, do they have a Club 33 at Disney World, at the Magic Kingdom? I know they do at Disneyland. And for those of you who don't know, it's this private club within the Disney parks where it has dining, places to sit, air conditioning. A lot of like ABC celebrities have memberships there, like all of that kind of stuff. And the way it's not really marked. There's like a doorway and all that kind of stuff. And I generally know the area of it at Disneyland because I have friends who are members of it, who are ABC actors and such. But at Disney World, where I've only been at Disneyland once. I've been to Disney World a bunch of times. At the Magic Kingdom, I look for where the door is, and I cannot figure out where it might be. And I assume it's on Main Street, USA, or on one of those little side streets. But yes, the ones at World are cheaper. Are they in all of the parks? So, and you may be right about, yes, I'm almost certain that I'm right on that. So, Carrie, thank you, Carrie. Flattery will get you everywhere. If anyone is high profile enough, you should be. Park House would be lucky to have me. She's heard park houses like the HP Gold Club crew, basically people who can't get into the golf club because it's Heritage Club. I don't know, that's what I've been hearing on our way to Turtle Creek, HP adjacent. You know what? I would not join the Dallas Country Club if they gave it to me for free. They have no black members, or if they do, it's begrudgingly, or it's not like kind of, whatever, and they were all kinds of stuff like that. So is this the new thing now? Are we joining a club? My FOMO. I know, even if it's slightly lame, it's going to be the thing everyone's doing. I don't want you to leave me behind. I know. This is the one place where I do have a little bit of FOMO. Like, not FOMO so much is I just I like eating at the same place all the time. I go to the same like 5 restaurants. I am not an adventuresome person. I don't, when it comes to this, like once I know what I like, I want to go there. And it'll take a lot of convincing to get me to a new place. So like if I could have dinner 2 nights a week at Park House, I would. It's just out of the way for me. So like Highland Park Village is, what is that? There's no easy way to get to it from my house. I went up there today to train a Turk on I went on the tollway. It took forever to get from the tollway to Highland Park Village. And then on the way back, I came down Oak Lawn. It took exactly forever also to get from Oak Lawn to I-35. So to have us, yes, exactly, Gary. Park House would be lucky to have us. So, Monica says, I like trying different foods. I just like going to the same restaurants. That's what it is. To me, the restaurant is almost as important or more important even than the food itself. Carrie's like, that's why you and I are friends. I go to the same 5 restaurants in my bubble all the time. I swear I'm at R&D Kitchen, Honor Bar, Toulouse, etc. at least once a month. Same. And I really wish Paul Martin's were still around. I love Paul Martin's. Neighborhood Services was all right, but I liked Paul Martin so much when it was there. And Eric's also saying we're boring as hell when it comes to choosing restaurants. I'm also terrible about choosing restaurants and time to choose restaurants. So that's the thing about going to the new places. You have to plan so fucking far in advance to get a reservation at these new places that by the time I get in, or it's even on my radar, it's already not new anymore. So like tonight, if we were wanting to eat out, I have no plans. So we would have to figure out something. And I know our standards are a little bit more flexible. So, and easy to get. Although, Eric, I know one of your favorites is Dunstan Steakhouse. And did you know that I've never been there in my life? I've never been to Dunstan's. I know. Clutching your pearls. That's old school right there. What else? Oh, I learned today that my iPhone, and of course this is just in time for when the new one comes out, my iPhone can only charge to a maximum capacity of 84% of its battery, of its battery life. It says 100%, but when it is at 100%, it's really only hitting 84%. So it's at 100% of 84. I think that's shady, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I have like 4 months left on paying it down. And Todd just got his this week, and it was a big special occasion, and I try not to steal his thunder too bad. I can wait 4 more months until I own this phone outright. So, Eric said, never been to Dunstan's. We have to fix that sometime. I thought I told you that. Maybe I told Paul J that. And Monica likes to find a hole in the wall. They usually have the best food. Yes, I agree on that. Carrie wants to go to Dunstan's too. And Carrie's also saying, for me in Dallas, I hate trendy restaurants because they're full of ridiculous people. I go to the restaurants I love for the ambiance, aka no uptownies or $30,000 millionaires. Same. And also, I don't like restaurants that are too high on themselves either. Like, I don't want it to be something where it's just such work to get in, like Restoration Hardware. I did not enjoy that place all that. I mean, I thought it was beautiful, but the amount of work it took to get a reservation there, how fucking expensive it was for what it was, and the fact that when Carrie and I showed up we had an 11:30 reservation, we showed up at 11:20, and the late and empty restaurant, and she goes, "I'm sorry, but we only seat people at their reserved times." So she made us wait for 10 minutes, just standing there, us two big old bitches, just standing there watching her. And then at 11:30, we can seat you now at a table that was already open. Drives me nuts. And that was a $300 lunch at that. Remember that, Carrie? How could you forget? And then, like, there's another restaurant. So yeah, Cooper and I gave RH a big thumbs down. I agree. And the other thing is, the other place that I have zero desire to go ever is Monarch. I see people talking about it now. Oh, you have to go because it's such a scene and all the people acting and all the things that I see happening there on social. I'm like, not interested. Not interested. Give me an old school restaurant instead, any day. Todd really, really, really wants to, and he always asks for it, but it's always full. He wants to go to Town Hearth. I think that's the name. Town Hearth, I think is how you say it. And it's supposed to be crazy expensive, but very good. I love a steakhouse. Todd loves a steakhouse more than I do. Todd could eat steak every night. I'm kind of like, I like it, but not every night. But he wants to eat there also. So, like, is Dunstan's a good, like, every night steakhouse? Like, if you just want steak and you want to go, it's not going to, like, break your bank. It's good quality, but not, like, stupid good quality that it's expensive. Like, is that the kind of place that Dunstan's is? That's what I want to know. And does it have a good salad? That's also what I want to know. We have one down here in Oak Cliff called Charcoal Broiler that people are like, oh, you have to go there. I've never been there. We ordered it in one time and the meat was gray. Like, I was like, no, and we ordered rare. I was like, and it was gray when it got here. So I don't think they know how to cook a steak. Carrie's saying, I don't want to see and be seen. I trust your chicken salad filet is going to be consistent every damn time I'm here. Consistency is the key. And Dunstan's is 70s budget steak and ale. Okay, sign me up. I'm on board with that because that's got consistency. But Dunstan's is basically 2 clicks up from Charcoal Broiler. Well, if it's consistent and you can get a steak medium rare, that is my thing. Charcoal Broiler, I don't think they make steaks medium rare. I think everything is just gray. Like, that's what I think. So, and Town Hearth is crazy expensive, but very good. So I need to put that on the list. All righty. Well, that is all I have got for today. 30 minutes just flies by, doesn't it? Last call for Dunstan's has the best old-fashioned salad bar in town. Oh, like where you have to dig under the sneeze guard and all of that stuff. Yeah, that's fun. You know who had a good salad bar growing up was the Magic Time Machine. And I don't even know if that exists anymore. There was one in Addison. We always went to the one in San Antonio when I was a kid. Like, that was like a special occasion place. You know, one place that I actually wish were closer because I would go there all the time is Benihana. I love Benihana. It's just too far. It's like way up in far North Dallas. So, and yes, you can get a medium rare steak at Dunstan's. Well, that is good to know. So, and bread croutons. Carrie is chiming in. Okay, now I'm starving. Maybe Todd and I need to go to Dunstan's before this party tonight. It starts at 8, so maybe we have an early. Although it kills Todd to eat before 7 o'clock, like murders him to eat before 7 o'clock. Like, he thinks that he is 1,000 years old. He has got the FOMO, the level of FOMO that you have, Carrie, about not missing the new stuff and being hip with young people and all that stuff. Todd has an equal amount of that same energy about eating before like 7:30 even is like early to him. I could eat at fucking 6:15 every night of the week and I would be a happy person. So, and how is the diet? The diet's going well, I think. I've lost another 2. I hit a plateau because I was just acting terribly, eating things that I wasn't supposed to, drinking things. I still am. I've started drinking again, just not as much. But somehow since Monday, I still managed to lose 3 pounds, 2 pounds, something like that. So, and it's not hard. You don't realize how fast 2.5 to 3 hours goes until you have to eat something every 2.5 to 3 hours. So, Monica said, I'm in bed by 7:30. Yes, I know. We got a party at 8 p.m. tonight. So, and Mark gets testy if we eat after. I'm with Mark. I want to be part of y'all's harem whenever Todd goes, and y'all need a dining partner. I don't even know what any of that means. So, alrighty. Well, with that, I'm gonna say bye. I got to get ready for my party. It starts in 3 hours. Got to put my Spanx on. I didn't say any of that. I don't know if I'm wearing Spanx tonight. Well, we'll see. But alrighty, well, I love you. It's important to know you are loved. I love that you watched this. Thank you so much. I will try to be here tomorrow. We are getting terrible storms supposedly tomorrow afternoon here in Dallas, like right around like between 3 and 5. And you know what it means when you live in Oak Cliff and there's a terrible storm? You lose your power and you lose your internet. So who knows if I will be here. Hopefully I don't party it up too hard. All of my things tomorrow canceled, so I'm very happy about that. And alrighty. Well, with that, I'm gonna say bye. Bye. See you whenever at 4:30 for another episode of Cooped Up Live. Should I say bye?